money, honey. Get the 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 money, honey. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Yes, round of applause to everybody. I'm Christina L Turner, Kingmaker. Thank you for waiting for me today. I'm excited. I'm excited about 2022. So before we even start, I'm trying something new. I'm actually recording YouTube, not my Zoom feed that I normally do because of the fact, one, I can't see people's comments while I am on here. I normally get the comments like afterwards. And then number two, I kind of want to see how it's going to look a little bit later. Okay, so I'm trying something new so that we'll know exactly what we're going to be doing at the top of the year, how I'm going to be doing my lives. Okay, so I'll be able to sit in as I am doing this. People who come on and watch me live. I had a guest that was trying to chat with me, and I could not see it. And then number three is the processing the video. YouTube takes forever to process my video when it comes to, when it's calibrating and you're trying to set up everything. It gets it takes like forever, like hours before that happens. Whereas, I'm still going to put the links and stuff in the bottom when I get done with the video, but it just takes time. And I thought it would be a little bit easier because I wanted a copy of the video too on my Zoom channel. So anyway, so as me being Christina L Turner, Kingmaker, just my nature just to have everything in perfection. And I should know better by now, right? I should know better by now, seeing that I've been on YouTube. I think it's a year now that I've been doing YouTube. So I took some time off and now I'm back. So what am I be talking about today? Today I have a plethora of grants. Okay, like a plethora to me is more than five. Do I have five? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think more than 5 grants is available for you, for your business, that you can apply to before the end of the year. Okay. Please apply for these grants. I know that some grants are consistent. They are constantly in rotation, and I would say continue to apply until you can get it. Maybe you need to figure out what is it, what's wrong in regard to why you're not getting the grant. If you need it, and maybe do something a little bit different with your application. Maybe your explanation may be a little bit different because some of the grants are very competitive, especially when they're just offering 2, 3, or maybe 5. Okay, so we're not the only ones in the world that is looking for money for our business. So with that, before I even start with just giving you all the information that I have for grants, I have my notes here so that we don't get lost in translation, and so that I can give you all the information. Again, like I said, I'll put the link down in my in the bio once the video is over. So this is just something, a little business. It's something that I heard. Okay, it's something that I heard in regard to being an entrepreneur. I was watching this particular video on TikTok, and I replayed it a couple of times. And this guy, and I cannot remember his name, one of the things that really hit home for me, he said, when you have a job, you're the person, your manager, your supervisor, the owner of the company, they give you things that you're supposed to do. You're supposed to arrive at a certain period of time, right? So let's say that you have to clock in at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you don't just show up late for your job, because that after so many times, we all know that if you're working in the workplace, if you're showing up late, or you're calling off repetitively for no reason, whatever, that you'll end up losing your job, right? So he said, why is it that we don't do that for ourselves as entrepreneurs, as business owners, that we don't show up for ourselves, for our own companies, for our own dreams, for our own vision? And let me tell you what he said the reason was. It's because we have no respect. We don't have respect for ourselves. So we have respect for the job, but we don't, and for the manager and for the other business owner or for the supervisor, but we don't have respect for ourselves, that we show up when we want to, when it's related to getting even the simplest tasks done, mailing out some, oh, I'll wait till tomorrow, or I'll wait until later, or whatever. Some of us just don't do it. And he said that's because we don't respect ourselves. We don't respect our business. We don't respect our vision. And it has to do with self-respect. So the reason why I watched the video a few times is because it literally made me think, even if I'm not feeling 100%, I mean, I've been in business for 28 years. There's not one day that every day is perfect. Okay. That one day I feel like, yes, I'm a champion of the world and I'm going to conquer the world today. Some days, there's been days was like, this is just a bunch of BS and I'm just really tired. Specifically, of course, as we're going through this journey with the pandemic situation, which now we have a whole new variant to this pandemic. So now we got an added family member. Okay, well, the virus has an added family member. So what I want to say to you before, the same thing as doing going after these grants. There are certain deadlines on these grants, and I learned a lesson as well. As I'm giving information to you, once I get done giving information to you, I literally go ahead and go and do something else that's related to my business or businesses. Okay, and I have forgotten to apply and go back to apply and the money is gone, it's all over. Okay, so one of the things I would like for you to do as a meditation thought for your business is, do you respect your business? Do you respect your business enough that you're going to put more forth an effort as if you're going on a job? And it doesn't matter what level of success you are. You can be a startup business. You can be in a business in 3 years, 10 years, 5 years, whatever, however long. But how do you take a pause and really think about how do you really manage your business? And I know there are certain businesses out there too that gives you this, you don't have to work but 10 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day. I mean, that sounds great. It sounds great in the advertisement, but are you really working 10 minutes or 20 minutes a day for your business? Because some businesses take longer. And how are you dedicating your time? And it doesn't have to so much being of time management. It has to do with respect for yourself and for your business. So that's all that's my little spiel that I want to share with you, that made me really think about how I'm moving when it comes to my company, how I'm like really how much effort that I'm putting into really getting things done and not using procrastination, because some of us, we do have a spirit of procrastination. I don't consider procrastination and laziness the same thing. I just, it's almost like that I'll get to it when I get to it kind of situation. But whatever your thing is, whatever the thing is that you're not showing respect for your business and how you are conducting your business. Okay, so let's get into the money. I have a lot to share with you, and these are actually going to be long term, the end of the year grants for you. Okay, um, and some of these grants are going to expire, okay, very soon. um Let me find my notes, find my notes, find my notes, find my notes. um I just came out of a meeting, so my notes is everywhere. Let me see this. I don't know what I did with it. Hang tight, you guys. I'm so sorry. Um, here I go. Okay, so this is our recent stuff that just happened. Oh, this is another thing that I wanted to say to you guys. I know that I spoke to you about that EIDL, okay, as it being that you can get it as a grant. Listen, I really, please take advantage of the information that is posed to you, that is given to you. They have, okay, so you can get a grant up to $15,000 for the SBA EIDL. Please apply for that grant. And I'm not going to say I don't care what position your business is. If you were in business last year and you're in business this year, apply for the EIDL grant. If this pandemic has um, affected your business to the point where you're actually struggling for finances. I don't know why we're not sitting on this. Another thing too is, let me look here, the EIDL from SBA, and also here, this is another one that I have for you guys is, what did I do with this stuff? Sometimes I don't like it when I'm not on time because then I miss out on giving you really good information when I'm supposed to be giving it to you. Okay. Um, Hold on. Do. I gotta pick up my phone. Basically, because I can't hardly see these tiny little words that I done typed in here on my thing and highlight it. All right. Okay, so, all right, here we go. So, since we are at the end of the year, right? We're at the end of the year and we are needing money for to close out the year. Now, this is the thing. What I'm getting ready to tell you now, some of these grants you're going to have to wait you're going to have to wait a little while. Sometimes it takes some time. Okay, here I am. Gee whiz. Okay, so here I'm going to try to do like the ones that immediately that you need to get done right now. All right. So Wells Fargo has a grant, okay, that you may want to participate in. I am going to, they have $420 million that, and this is not a loan, this is grants. They have $420 million. It's nationwide. So if you're watching wherever you're watching from, and you're an American-based business, that you can participate in the Wells Fargo grant. Okay, so they have 420 million, and the focus now. And I know sometimes you guys, I know you gentlemen, I know sometimes you feel that I'm not giving money for you, but their focus now. I'm not saying that you cannot apply for it, but what I'm saying is their focus is minority owned businesses and women. Okay, is I said focus, so it doesn't mean that you gentlemen are not, you can't do it. You can't do it. Now, this is a question that I have a question for you. Do you have a appointment setter canceller called scheduling? Scheduling, I've worked with other clients or clients. I'm a client to some other people, and they'll schedule their appointments through Scheduly. Scheduly is giving $500 for grants. So you want to apply with Scheduly, and it's really, really good for people who are doing, like if you're a therapist, if you're doing a service-based business like hair, makeup, that kind of thing, you want to participate in applying for that grant for $500. NACE is giving $4,000. NACE is NASE. It's a grant. It's through the National Association of Self-Employment. That's what NACE means, and they're awarding up to $4,000. Okay, so $4,000. They're awarding you if you apply for NACE, and yes, it's competitive and it's going to take a little time. Now, the the situation is with the NACE corporation, or the NACE, the National Association of Self-Employment entity, is that you have to become a member. Okay, so the membership fee is an annual fee of $150. Now, if you become a member with NACE, then you can equally go ahead and apply for that particular grant up to $4,000. Comcast, again, is doing a grant as well, the Comcast Rise Grant Program. The deadline for that particular is January the 15th. So you have until now in January the 15th to apply for the Comcast Rise Program, Grant Rise Program. The thing is with Comcast, no, you do not have to have Comcast. And I would say the sooner that you do apply, I would say the better. Okay, and they're giving out up to, let me see, do I have the amount of money on there? I did not put the amount of money on here for that. Another rotation that I also want you to look into is your business assistance grants program that's within your city, your local, because they still have money. So if you're in, let's say that you're in Rhode Island, you can, whatever your city within the state of Rhode Island, you can go to your business assistance program that's located in your city, because your city still has money. Same thing for those that live in Atlanta, same of those that live in Miami. If you live in Chicago, if you live wherever you live, just check your business assistance program within your city, because they still have money. And some of those grants are giving away money up to $25,000. Okay, $25,000 for those grants. Another one is GoFundMe. Now, this is a little bit weird with GoFundMe. You have to raise on your platform at least $500. If you're okay with that, and you got people like the thing with when you have a GoFundMe, you use your email list, you tell them your story, you tell your story on GoFundMe, and then you use your email list to send your GoFundMe, or you post it on your social media, so that people that you know or even may not know would donate money. The thing is with GoFundMe too, when you set up some GoFundMes, you have to do incentives. So I'm not sure. I haven't been on GoFundMe in a while. I set up GoFundMes for other people for certain situations way back in the day, and I don't know if there's any changes with that. Like if somebody were to fund you something, what is going to be the incentive for that? So I don't know. So you may want to do that. But GoFundMe is going to, you have to raise at least $500, and then GoFundMe will give you $500. Okay, so you'll have your community give you 500, and then GoFundMe will give you 500 as well. Let me see what else that I have here. FedEx. FedEx is still open. The thing is, FedEx is only going to award 3 people $10,000. Okay, and then they're going to award 10 winners of $5,000. Now, here's the thing. I'm not sure if you do a lot of shipping with FedEx. If you go ahead and you ship stuff through FedEx, because I have an account with FedEx. It gives you an automatic entry into the FedEx grant, so you can have, I think, up to 200 entries to qualify, entries into the grant. It's like a contest, so it's not like you know how the underwriter will be looking at your profile and stuff like that. This is an actual contest. So if you have a FedEx account, that would be one of the things that you want to do, is to apply for the FedEx grant. I have here, let me see. I have another one, some more grants information here. There is startup funding that is still available. That if you need startup capital, that is also available for new startups. You want to check out if you, this thing I'm saying, go ahead and Google startup funding for grants only. Do not look for loans specifically if you are a startup, unless you're looking for an angel, that's someone that wants to invest in your business. You want to do that. Also, there is a new. This is going. This was a shocker. That there is some other grants is going to be available for the PPP. I don't know if it's a rumor. Right now, it's a rumor that they're possibly going to be doing another PPP, because there's still a lot of money that is left over for that PPP. Now, this is the thing: when you're doing these PPPs and applying for these PPPs for your business, please don't fudge your information on your applications. Don't do it. Please don't do that. I'm not understanding why there's like all this knocking that I'm hearing from downstairs. But anyway, you can still get $20,000 from the SBA, even if you just number one. So we're back to the SBA again, because I have that in my notes as well. And I'm scrolling, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not giving you information that you haven't already heard. And let me see. Okay, so there's a $3,750 grant that you can apply for. And what you want to do is you want to go to the Galaxy of Stars. Okay, the Galaxy of Stars have a grant that's for minority business. If you're going to apply, you want to apply for it's going to be for $3,750. I'm going to put that also in there. It's actually it says people are now starting to do these contests. I don't know if it's going to be worth your while, but my whole thing is that if you get it, if you apply for it, you get in it, they're going to announce the winner on December 31st. So I'm going to put that information in there. And I think I did the Galaxy of Stars a couple of weeks ago. Okay. If you need any type of gift cards, you want to find any gift cards for your business, or even for some of the tools that you need, there are gift cards that are available through gas. I would look at Sunoco and all those, because they have grants as well. It's not big, publicized so much. You have, let me see what else do I have here. And I'm rattling all this stuff out for you. Walmart is also giving away money. So we're going to do Walmart is giving away money. DoorDash is giving away money. And of course, we spoke about LegalZoom, and they partner up with the NBA and the WNBA to give businesses money. So you want to check out those. Walmart is giving out money. I mean, that's a big conglomerate. So you can, let me see if there is anything else that I have for you. And that is all I have in my notes, that I have in my notes. Now, this is what we're going to do. My next video is going to be next week. It's not going to be on a Tuesday. All the people that came on that I did collaboration with, maybe not all, But some of the people that I did some consulting with here live on my YouTube channel, they are going to be with me next week. Hopefully, we're in the process of sending them out emails and stuff today and see if they can show up next week. It's either going to be, because I have to be somewhere. Let me look at my calendar on the 7th. So I know definitively I'm not going to be able to do my live on Tuesday. So it's probably going to be on a Wednesday of next week, where the people that I've had on my lives that I did a consulting with, we're all going to be gathered together. And we're going to be talking about a couple of different things and related to their business. It's going to be, I'm going to give them some insight for the beginning of the year, what they can start working on now, and just, give some words of encouragement. So they'll have an opportunity to have another consultation, but it's going to be like a group type of setting. If you're interested on being a part of that for next week, and that's going to be the last video for the year. Because next year we're going to be starting something totally different. I'm moving a little bit differently when it comes to giving advice. You're still going to be able to get ideas when you're watching the videos, so that you'll know where the grant money is for your business. But you're also going to be given a little bit things. So I'm thinking about maybe I'll do like a I don't know. I have to really think about it and go deep spiritually and figure out if I really want to launch into this, because I think it's going to add some essence to your business. Again, what I was saying earlier today is during the beginning of this meeting was that, have respect for your business, respect your business, respect what it is you're doing. If you had a regular 9-to-5 job, you'll respect that boss and show up on time. So let's show up on time for ourselves and for our businesses and everything. And so I will see you next week. I'm going to have the links posted below, and then you can go to the links and get in it fast, because it's so funny. It's like if it's not done today, by the next day, for whatever reason, it's already closed. So I'll see you guys next week. Look for me on Wednesday of next week. That's when I'm going to be back, and hopefully I'll be able to have some of the people that I work with before, and they can ask questions, and I'm going to give some really good advice for next year. I'm going to give some of my spiritual insight, what's going to be happening with the business. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Make it count. I wish that you were prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prosper. God bless.